Today's loan origination processes are scattered across many disconnected systems, with hundreds of checks and multiple teams, which lengthens cycles, drives rework, and harms borrowers' experience. We built a comprehensive end-to-end unified loan setup platform, a single pane of glass backed by AI agents that connect directly to your existing systems to continually evaluate loan packages and surface risks and inconsistencies in real time. When you sign into the solution, the very first thing you see is a live, real-time view of your entire loan setup pipeline, centralized and updated in real time. In the dashboard, you can see trends of your average loan setup time, the first pass decision rate, where some of the top issues are being flagged in loan packets, and the loan volume trends over time. Now let's drill into the actual loans. Here we see every loan in the pipeline along with its current status. From this view, I can quickly identify which loans are assigned to me pending human action or approaching the disclosure due date. This creates a clear citation framework, allowing for loan officers to focus on business-critical loans first and ensuring SLA compliance more effectively. Now let's dive a little deeper into one of these loans. Upon first click, I'm presented with a structured overview of the loan's current status. On the left, you'll see the critical loan context pulled directly from your own loan origination system. In the center, we see the number of high-priority issues flagged and an executive summary highlighting the most urgent risks along with recommended action. On the right, you can view a complete activity timeline that clearly shows when agents finished their validations and what they identified. Below that, you will see that an agent has summarized the unstructured comments and distilled the key takeaways, adding essential context for the loan officer. And below that is a list of the required documents tied to the loan type. By presenting this information up front, it gives the loan officer an immediate understanding of the loan health. Instead of digging through systems or piecing together context, they can assess the situation and prioritize next steps within seconds. As we scroll down, we can see the specific category of checks carried out by our agent. Each finding clearly outlines the issue, identified the supporting artifacts or data sources used, and a recommended remediation step for the loan officer. These checks can range from borrower address verification to income calculations to appraisal, ordering, and review, covering all critical touch points across the loan package. I can also triage these observations by approving or rejecting, not applicable, or adding comments. All this context is then captured in the loan for additional stakeholders and is also fed back into the system, continuously refining the agents so that they become more accurate and increasingly aligned toward your organization's specific policies and guidelines. Here I can see that a borrower accidentally entered a typo in the address, specifying a lot instead of a unit. I'll confirm this as a valid discrepancy and leave the remediation step for later in the demo. We also see that we have a property owner mismatch between the borrower and the listed property owner. The agent detected that the names aren't the same and flagged this as a potential risk too. Nevertheless, within my organization, we permit HELOC loans against trusts so long as the borrower serves as a trustee. Rather than accepting the finding as is, I will now proceed to reject this, and I will provide an additional node for comprehensive auditability and traceability. By doing this, I'm not merely resolving this one issue for this particular loan. I'm refining how the agent handles like scenarios in the future, making it more accurate and tailored to my organization. We can now see that the comment captured directly within the finding. As we look further downstream, we can see additional checks that our agents have performed and thoroughly reviewed the results. Right now, I can also see that an appraisal order and review is currently blocked because of our address verification issue we confirmed earlier is still open. Instead of forcing the appraisal forward and creating potential rework, I'll update the loan origination system with the corrected address so the process can proceed clean. Once updated, the agent will rerun automatically as it continuously monitors changes in my loan origination system. but for this demo, I will manually rerun the agent. Now, we can truly see that the address verification completed successfully. The mismatch has been resolved indeed. And with that, the workflow automatically progresses and the appraisal order and review has been triggered and is now running all without manual intervention. The workflow understands exactly where the loan sits in the process and what needs to happen to move it forward. We can see the appraisal order and review has now completed. I can view the updated summary, and I can see that a full appraisal is required for loans exceeding $400,000. This means borrower confirmation is needed. As a loan officer, I would typically draft an email explaining the requirement and request approval. Instead, I can choose Generate Email, and the system automatically produces a structured message outlining the full appraisal requirement in detail. I confirm the addressee and send, removing manual drafting and greatly reducing back and forth messages.